Hey guys, this is Ruth M. Haynes, and I wanted to share with you the number one reasons why real estate agents fail. The number one reason why real estate agents or any other business owner fails is because they don't have enough customers. They don't have enough customers. They're not talking to enough people. It seems like they keep talking to the same people, or they're doing other things in the business that does not bring value to the bottom line. And the only thing, the most important thing that brings value to your bottom line is lead generation. Lead generation is so important. Lead generation is something that you can't skip over it because you can do everything else. You can study the contracts. You can just arrange appointments. You can do these things, this or that. You can shuffle papers. I don't know what you do, but if you don't do lead generation, you won't have a business. If you don't let people know what you do, you won't have a business. If you don't let people know that you're in real estate, then they won't ever call you. So the difference between lead generation and not lead generating is night and day. You know, before I didn't want to put my the fact that I did real estate on Facebook, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Like somebody, was like, you know what? You need to start posting, and I'm like, yeah, but I got other stuff that I'm posting on, and it's just like, you can't care what people think. You have to start posting. So I started posting on Facebook. I made these really creative posts, and Facebook is just one source of my leads. Facebook is just one source of lead generation for me. And now I have a board full of people that have contacted me because of the things that I say, the things I'm not like, call me now or die, get real estate, don't you dare call anybody else. It's not like that. I'm very creative. I'm very, really kind of passive, but telling them exactly, how to get in contact with me, how to reach and touch with me. And what I do is I let people into a part of my day. I let them see that, hey, I really do real estate. These are the kind of things that a real estate agent has to go through, or the things that we do. And they just automatically just start contacting you. And if you have enough friends and enough people and you put it out there consistently, you begin to be known for that. Another way to lead generate is by prospecting. You can call people. You can call for sell by owners. You can call expires. You can call people and see if they're willing, to list with you. You don't call them and say, hey, you want to list with me? No, it's a whole process. You got to get the right scripts. You got to do right things. I would recommend you join the Bold program because it really was like different night and day for me to join Bold and to learn the training that they gave. It really teaches you how to run a business. So I would recommend the next time Bold comes into your area that you sign up for it. If you're a Keller Williams agent, even if you're not a Keller Williams agent, then you can still sign up for Bold because it teaches you a lot. There were a couple agents in there that were not Keller Williams. But I will warn you, once you get that kind of training, you'll be like, I can take this all the time. It was just amazing how, just the volume of it. And once you start lead generating, you decide, okay, how much is enough, right? How much is enough lead generation? You'll get to a point where if you call 10 people a week, you're like, okay, 10 people a week, that's not hard, 2 a day, right? But then you get to 5 a day, and then you get to 20 a day. Now you're talking about, ooh, let's go. It's 100 people every single week. Every single week that you are talking to, and 10 weeks go by, that's 1,000 people that you've talked to about real estate. Now, tell me, out of all those people, will somebody not want to buy a house or rent a house or sell a house or invest in real estate or want to buy a commercial property? You will find tons and tons of leads. So the faster you want to go, the more you want to lead generate. I would just suggest starting small and just keep growing and growing, get used to it, be consistent. And honestly, if you don't do nothing else all day, lead generate. You should have the 6 hours or 8 hours. If you have no appointments, if you have nothing else to do, lead generate, talk to people. And even if you find like, you know what, maybe I should just start building relationships up with people. Even if you feel like you got to talk on the phone and call 5 people a day that at least when you talk to them, you mention real estate in a conversation, you ask them, but you always ask for referrals. Like really ask them like, okay, who do you know that wants to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate that I can call today? And it can be commercial as well. If you say that after every call, then eventually they're like, Rube, I know what you're going to say, like they did to me. But you know what? They start giving you referrals. And the people that you think will give you no referrals, they will give you referrals. And it's not really the people that you know, it's the people that they know. There have been times when I'm like, wow, this lead is not getting me anywhere. This is just bad credit after bad credit after bad credit. But you know what? Eventually they give me somebody that has good credit. They give me somebody that has been wanting to buy a house. And so when that's something that you want to do, you'll share it with your friends. You'll say, look, I'm saving up for a house, or, you know, we're thinking about moving here and thinking about moving there. And they can keep their ears open and their antenna up. And as soon as they hear real estate, they think of you. And so if you keep providing them with value and information, it's not like you're snatching from them and say, who do you know? Give me. No, I'm talking about you provide information. You tell them what it takes to qualify for a house. You provide quality information on your social media accounts or your telephone conversation, and you present yourself as a knowledgeable expert. And you don't have to be, even if you're new in the business, like, you know more than they do. I just need y'all to know that you know more than they do. And if you use your lead generation time to just inform somebody, you don't know how long it's going to take. But sometimes it takes a year, it takes 2 years for somebody to get themselves in order, maybe 3 or 4 years. But how long are you willing to be in this business? And if you talk to that many people, let's just say you talk to 5,000 people in a year, right? That's 100 people. That's a big number. 100 times 50 weeks is 5,000 people. Do you think, even if some of them wanted to buy a house 2 years from now, even if they just started the process, right? Don't you think a lot of these people in that 5,000 will want to buy a house today? And then some of them will want to buy a house 6 months from now. And some of them will want to buy a house a year from now. We're not thinking long term enough. So I just need you to be able to say, look, this is my business. I'm running my business. No business a person in their right mind will say, well, you know, I'm going to run this business, but 3 years, you know, I that's way too long for me to make to make my business successful. I won't put 3 years in. It takes 3 years to break even. But in real estate, you can break even right away if you just put in that effort. It takes a little bit of work, and you get a big effort. You get a big reward for it. And so if you add a good amount of work, then you get a even bigger result. So I'm not going to keep on going on and on. I just want you to know that lead generation is the #1 reasons why real estate agents and business people fail. However, you are not going to be one of those people that fail. You are going to be a lead generation. Say it with me. I'm a lead generator. I'm a lead generator. I'm a lead generator. Put that up in your office somewhere, or put that up where you work, and just say, that's what I'm focused on every day. If there's one thing that I do every day, it's lead generation, and I'll track my numbers. Don't forget to track your numbers, because the numbers don't lie. They tell you why you're busy, and they tell you why you're not busy. All right, this is Ruth M. Haynes. See you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.